person who's going to be calling 75 Cooper Road, Birrong home in around 6 weeks or so. So I'm in your hands. We'll look for an opening bid or offer, something fair or reasonable to get me started.
1 million.
1 million? Did I hear?
Yeah, 1 million.
1 million with bidder number 6. 1 million now with bidder number 6, and tell me how you'd like to move from there. Perhaps in 25s, maybe 50, but $1 million we're away. Have $1 million the bid now, and who's got 25 or 50 to go from there? Have $1 million on bid now, and where do we go from there, buyers? Have $1 million as the bid, bidder number 6. He's got the keys in his hand at the moment, certainly great value at that. When you look at what blocks of land have been selling for in the area. At $1 million the bid now, any better bid or offer before we go than $1 million? At $1 million the bid, any better bid or offer before we go? At $1 million, bids here, bidder number 6. Any better bid or offer before we go?
1-1, sir.
1-1. Good bid, sir. If I could just see a number. 1-1 and welcome in, sir. At 1-1 now. At 1-1 now, what do we say? Maybe 1-150 if you like, but at 1-1 the bid's there. At 1,100,000, do we say 1,150 now? Or maybe you want to move in ones like him. At 1,100,000 is the bid. At 1,100,000, do we say 1,150? At 1,100,000, bidder number 7. At 1,100,000, bids off to my left, it's against you, sir. At 1,000,001's the bid now.
10. He wants to get 1-1-10.
How about, can we say 25? Can we go 1,125? 1,125? No, you. I'm asking. Can we say 1,125 at this stage? One, the bid's there. Let's go 1,125.
Yes.
Take 10.
Let's go 1-1-10.
Happy to take 10. We'll take 10, 110. 110's a bid now against you now. At 1,110,000 bids there, what do we say? At 1,110,000, we say 150 if you like. At 1,110,000. At 1,110's the money. At 1,110,000 bids here, make no mistake. 50. 1,150,000 now. 160 if you like, sir, or perhaps 1-2, I'd suggest to be the way to go. At 1,150,000. I don't think 10s are going to scare him at this stage. At 1,150,000 bids there, make no mistake. At 1,150,000, do we say 160 if you like, sir? At 1,150,000 bids off to my left, do we say 160 before we go? At 1,150,000, bidder number 7.
60, sir.
60 now. At 1,160,000. 160, do we say 180 or 12? At 160, the bid's there. At 1,160,000, bidder number 6. 180 or 12? You tell me. 1,160,000 the money. At 1,160,000, bidder number 6. Still going to be great value at that. At 1,160,000. 70 now. You've taught him bad habits. 1,170,000. Do we say 180, sir? 170 I've got, million on top. At 170 now, do we say 180? At 1,170,000. Who's got 180 before we go?
80, sir.
80 now. 1-2 if you like. 180 I've got, do we say 1-2? When you consider the land value, it's got to be great value at that. At 180 I've got now, a million on top, do we say 1-2? 190. At 190 now. Left the door open at 1-2 if you like. At 190's the bid. At 1,190,000. At 1,190,000, bids off to my left. Any better bid or offer before we go? At $1,190,000 is the money. At 1,190,000. At 1,190, geez, we're not much above land value, that sort of money. At 1,190,000 is the bid. First score. At 1,190 is the money.
1.2 over here.
1.2, welcome in. Can I just see a number, George?
Number 8.
Number 8, lucky number 8, 1-2, new competition. Do we say 210? 1,200,000 is the money now. It's against you, sir, and against you in front there. At 1,200,000, bidder number 8. At $1,200,000. Think of what you're buying. 5 bedrooms, 3 living areas, double garage, beautiful block of land. At $1,200,000. At $1,200,000. Bids there, make no mistake. Are we going to let them get it with just the one bid? Surely not. At 1,200,000. What do we say, sir? Back in for 10 if you like.
You're just very quiet.
And 10. 210. 230 if you like. 210 I've got. Do we say 230 now? At 1,210,000's the bid. At 1,210,000's the money. At 1,210,000, bids off to the left here, make no mistake. At 1,210,000. What are we doing, George? At 1,210,000. Bids here. Owner's instructions are clear. I'll call it 3 times. Hammer comes down, it's gone forever. At 1,210,000. First. At 1,000,000.
1.22.
1.22. 122. 123 or 125? 122 I've got. 1,220,000.
8 is better. Yeah. 8 is better.
230, sir.
You're tricking me.
220 I've got. Do we say 230?
1288 is nice number.
230. 230 is the bid now. Against your buy, George. 1,230,000 bids here. At 1,230,000. Let's go to 50, see if that works. At 1,230,000. 250 I'd suggest. At 1,230,000 is the money. Bidder number 7. At 1,230,000. 124. 125 if you like. 240 I've got. Let's go 250. At 1,240 the bid's there. At 1,240,000 is the money. At 1,240,000, bidder number 8. 250 now. 1-3 if you like. 250 I've got. Let's go to 1-3. Let's be cheeky. At 1,250,000. At 1,250,000 is the bid. At 1,125,000. At $1,250,000 is the money. At 1,250,000. 60. I heard it before you, George. 1,260. 70 or 80. 1,260 is the bid. 70 or 80 if you like. 1,260,000. 70 now. 80 if you like. 270 I've got. 1,270,000. We say 1,280 or straight to 1,3. At 1,270,000 is the bid. At 1,270,000, bids off to my left, make no mistake. What about you, sir? I haven't forgotten about you. At 1,270.
We're off the race. We're done.
Off the radar. At 1,270,000. That's all right. I've seen people go off the radar and come back. At 1,270,000. Whenever you're standing there with a number in your hand, as far as I'm concerned, you're in the game. At 1,270,000, do we say 80 or 1-3? At 1,270,000. Sorry, where are they?
127.
80, George? What do we say? At 1,270,000. I'm going to call it 3 times. Make no mistake. Owner's instructions are clear. At 1,270,000 the bid's here. First, at 1,270,000 is the bid. Second, at 1,270,000 is the bid.
1,275.
1,275. 1,275. 1,280. 1,280 it is. 1,280 on the night. 85 or 90. 1,280 I've got. 1,280 is the money now. At 1,280 do we say 85 or 90?
1,285.
1,285. I thought you might. How about 1,3? 1,285 I've got. Do we say 1,3? Round it off. Easier to do the maths on the contract. At 1,285 is the bid. 190. No one takes my advice. 1,290. 1-3, George. Could be the way to go. At 1,290, bids there. At 1,290,000 is the money. At 1,290,000, another 5, but I'd suggest 1-3 would be the way to go, George. At 1,290,000. At 1,290, first call. 1.3. 310. Now we're getting serious. 1,300,000. Do we say 310? At 1,300,000. Bids here. At 1,300,000. I always know we're getting serious when people pull their phones out. At 1,300,000.
It's either the boss or the bank manager.
So the boss or the bank manager. 1,300,000 is the bid out the back. At 1,300,000. Bids here, make no mistake. Get it on right. Lucky for some. At 1,300,000. Do we say 5 or 10? At 1,300,000. Bidder number 8. Got the keys in their hand. I'll give you a moment, sir. Right now, you're coming second at 1,300,000. There's the bid at 1,300,000 bids here. 1,300,000. Who's got 5 before we go? You back on the radar yet, sir? No? Alright.
Cold is a bit cold. It's hanging up.
While everybody's holding that number, I'm feeling confident. 1,300,000, the bid's there. What do we say, sir? Back in front for 5 if you like. 1,300,000, do we get back in front for 5? At 1.3 is the money. Bidder number 8 now, $1.3 million. I doubt you could buy the land and replace it for that sort of money. At 1.3 is the money now. What do we say, sir? Back in for 5 if you like. Sure. At 1,300,000. Any better bidder offer before we go? 1.3 is the money. At $1,300,000. Alright, well now's the time, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to buy a house, you better be putting your hand up, because if there's no further bids, we're going to be congratulating bidder number 8 on their purchase. I'll make it very clear we're selling at 1,300,000. And 1. And 5 if you like. 301 I've got. Back in front. 301's the money. Do we say 305 now? At 1,301's the bid. At 1,301. 305 would be the way to go, I'd suggest. At 1,301. 1,301,000. Bids here, make no mistake. 305 would be the way to go. 1,301,000. At 1,301,000. Here we go. I'm going to call it 3 times. George, make sure they're very clear. 3 calls and I'm selling. 1,301,000. First call. 302. 302's the bid. 03. Straight back. 05 if you like. 303 I've got. 1,303,000. Do we say 305? At 1,303,000. Was that a bid, man? 305. She's taking control. Why wouldn't she? 305. 6 or 10. 5 fire with 5. 305's the bid. 6 or 10. 1,305 and sell it. At 1,305,000. 6 or 10 before we go. Don't leave with regret. 1,305,000. First call. First call at 1,305,000. Second call at 1,305,000. 6. 10 if you like. 1,306,000. I thought you had him for a minute. 1,306,000 is the bid. At 1,306,000. That's the money, that's the bid. Do we say 10, man? 1,306,000. Do we say 310 before we go? I need to know. At 1,306,000.
1,307.
1,307. 308 if you like. 307 I've got. 1,307,000. Why don't we just try 10 and leave it at that? Surely you can't pick it for a couple of thousand. Could just be the one that gets it. 307's the bid. What do we say? 308 or 310? Bid's there. I'll need to know. I'm going to call it 3 times. Hammer comes down, it's gone. Don't walk away and wish you would have. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Doesn't buy houses. 1,307,000. We say 310 before we go. Otherwise, I'm going to knock the hammer down. First call. At 1,307,000. What, sir? Why don't you give me $1,000, buy some time, then make the call? Why don't we do that? Otherwise, I'm going to sell. Surely you're not going to get in trouble for $1,000 for such a lovely home. 1,307,000. First call bid's there and selling. So give me one and then make the call. Second. Bids here, make no mistake. So in or out, I need to know. 108. Now get on the phone. 1308. You nearly had him. 310 if you like. 308. What do we say? 1,308,000. Do we say 310? 1,000 more. 309. Left the door open. 1,309,000. Now they're bidding in thousands. You might have them. Surely it's got to be worth one more try at 310. 1,309,000 bids here. First, that 1,309,000 is the money. Second, that 1,309,000, 10. You know the draw, George? 311, but I reckon 15 would be the knockout. I think 315 would put it beyond doubt. 1,310,000's the money. You can go 11 if you like, but he's got the boss back on the phone, and I reckon she'd go 12 if you go 11. Why not go 15? 310's the bid. Off to my left at 310,000. 1,310,000. Is it 15 before we go? Let me know because I'm selling. At 1,310,000. First call at 1,310.
Half.
And a half. 310 and a half. 1,310 and a half. That tells me you're nearly there, sir. At 1,310 and a half. You must be close. They've started bidding in 500s. Try 12. 310 and a half. Bids there. Try 12. Now's the time to show purpose. Show some strength. 310 and a half and selling. 1,310,000, 500. I'm going to call it 3 times. Hammer comes down, it's gone forever. At 1,310,000, 500. First, at 1,310 and a half. Second call. $311? Yes, sir. $311? 1,311. 1,311. We say 12? 12 or 15? 311, the bid's there. Why don't we just go 15? I'm sure it's going to get it. 1,311,000. No promises, obviously, but 1,311,000. Bids here at 1,311. First call at 1,311's the bid. 1,000 more. 312. 313 or 15? 312 bids there. 1,312. 1,312's the bid. At 1,312,000. At 1,312,000. First, at 1,312,000. Second, at 1,312,000. Sir, you're out? You're out? No more? Not even half? 312 and a half? Give her a surprise. Get back on the phone and tell her you just bought it for $500. 1,312,000. Are you sure? First, second, $500. It's $10 a week for a year and that's it. Yes? 312 and a half. 312 and a half. Bids there. $1,312,500. I'll call it 3 times. First call. 13. 313's the bid. It's up to you, sir. I'm going to call it 3 times. How many comes down? 1,313,000. First call. Second call.
I know, but then your wife's
315, sir. 315 before we go, otherwise I'm knocking it down. 1,313,000. First, second, third and final call. 15. 16. 15 I've got. 315's the bid. 1,315's the money. At 1,315,000 and selling. Don't drive by tomorrow and see the sold sticker and wish it was you that bought it. At 1,315,000. 1316. At 1,316,000. At 1,316,000 is the bid. What do we say to that, sir? 1,316 is the money. Bids here, make no mistake. First, at 1,316 is the money. Second, at $1,316,000 and selling. Third, final call before we go. In or out? You done? You're out. Thanks for your bidding. All done. All silent. Selling. We're going. Go and sell to you. Congratulations. Well, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to our vendors and our purchasers. Commiserations to our underbidders on behalf of Elders Bankstown. Thank you very much for attending our auction. We look forward to seeing you at the next one.